Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Brady Art. So, a little bit of a throwback for those of you that are artists that want to maybe do a little research. Goya, G-O-Y-A, is an artist. Not in our time, but not too far distant past, and the obvious Picasso. They drew a lot from their gut and how they felt things, and they didn't clean up stuff and polish it up. They kind of left it how it is. The reason I mentioned Goya, the series that he did later in life, Los Caprichos, and then the black paintings, definitely look into that. There's a whole bunch of different interpretations of that. And Picasso, I always just point out, look at Guernica. Why am I pointing out these two guys that did war art? Well, they did a lot of other things, but when something's going down in your world and that's what you want to record, there's a lot of ways to do it. And my process is, again, kind of venting in this little book or different books and reworking them into a larger statement. And then that larger statement is presented to the public, in some case the university, for a Q&A. And it's not going to sit with everybody. I've been flipped off at shows, people shoving Bibles in my faces, people, other artists laughing at it, giving me an elbow. You're going to go through all kinds of stuff if it's not safe. I'm not saying other art is lesser or not as important. It's all up to you as a creative what you're going to choose to spend your time making. Why make it? That's some people, it's purely to make money and pay the bills, which is 100% valid. Other people, it's not for that at all. It's free. And for other people, it's kind of maybe in the middle, that they hope that they can market it and money will return. But remember, if you're making things for money, in most cases, there's rules and there's ways that work has to be funneled in to be a likable product, let's say. And in other cases, it just doesn't owe anybody anything. And that really depends on the artist. It's not more noble or less noble. Sometimes it's just practicality. Hey, I can't just make this right now because I need to make money. But always carve out time for that. If you got time to watch stuff or go hang out and stuff, then you got time to work on your stuff. So that's always something I don't understand. You want to work or you don't want to work. It's really up to you. And there's so much great information out there. YouTube, Google, you can look up all kinds of things to get motivated. But there's a lot of great art out there that can teach you a lot of great things. So if there's an artist you're not too sure about, you have some questions about, drop me a line in the thing below. I want to give a shout out to the guys with the paper. Strathmore has been an awesome paper, and I use like a tone paper, watercolor paper, and in some cases just a standard white, but fairly thick because I kind of get crazy with it. There's nothing worse than having a really thin piece of paper and you're starting off just to do something simple. Then it just gets intense, and now you're working with a paper that's not really can handle your intensity. So it's always trying to get some thick paper and tape it down so you can kind of do your drum solo and turn into John Bonham and it won't fall apart. With that said, I want to give everybody a thanks for following the channel. Please check us out on Instagram, David Brady Art, and the website, bradyart.com. Until then, keep at it, stay creative, and don't forget to use that sketchbook. Bye-bye.